Hello and welcome to another day of bedside filming. So if you're not aware, I threw my back out I guess it's been a week ago at this point, and I was on complete bed rest for 3 days, and then on partial bed rest / working a few hours the next few days, and then today and yesterday I've been doing a lot better. I still have to take it easy and not I can't carry too much stuff or bend over too much or do anything but I'm getting a lot better, and I think I'll be able to work a full day tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. But it's definitely been an interesting way to start the year, that's for sure. But I wanted to start another vlog, and I don't know. I just wanted to talk about a few things, catch up, show you guys a few things that I've been doing. But to start, my working setup, because I have to kind of work in different positions sometimes, and this is just making me think about it because it's a really great example where I haven't been able to sit up at a desk much in over a week, and I have a tendency to hurt my hips or hurt my back, and for that to be the case, so I have to spend a lot of time working in more of a reclined position or in bed or on a couch. And so I thought I'd share some of the things that have been working really well for me for that. I have a number of little lap desk things, one that is a little pedestal with a top and a bottom that you put in between your legs, and I've been using that in the bath because it's I can control it really easily without having to worry about it falling down. And I have a little tray that's, I think it's plastic and from IKEA, and I use that sometimes too if I want to sit my laptop in there, because I'm a bath person. I really like baths, and I will literally sit in the bathtub and play Sims or play video games or watch TV or write. I do all sorts of things. But the thing that's been very helpful this week has been this. But the point is, there's tons of different types of lap desks. I like this one because it sits up and angles it more, but this has been working really well for me this week with still getting stuff done. And then also, something that I'd gotten recently that has been particularly helpful has been this thing, if you can see it. But it's literally just a tote caddy thing, and my husband complains a lot when I have stuff everywhere, because I'll be working on one thing downstairs, at the table, after dinner, or on the recliner, or on the couch, or up here in bed, or in the bathroom, and I just have different books and piles of sticky notes and pens everywhere. So I got this basically for working on stuff while I'm away from my desk, which has been all week, and this has been really nice because I can just ask my husband to move it around for me right now while I'm having trouble, / I can put this next to my couch and just slip things back in here and still keep everything down there and not have to keep bringing it up or having it be in the way. And I've been really enjoying that. So yeah, those have been working well for me. So if you have problems like I do, or a desire or need to write in a lot of different places, things to consider. And if you have other ideas or suggestions, I'd like to, put them down in the comments, and I'd be very interested in reading those because I'm always open to trying new things. But the big reason I wanted to start this vlog, we'll get out my little planner things that we're working with right now. But I have officially finished, I guess, track 1, I guess we'll call it, or is it track 1? Yeah. I've officially finished track 1, or group 1, of my, goals for preparing for my next project. And if you remember this crazy map, this is what we're talking about here. So group 1 was the world map and themes. So I have finished making my world map. I have finished putting together my themes and conflict and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to film a video summarizing sort of all that stuff up, showing some process steps, and showing you what I'm still working on with trying to figure out exactly where I want my new society to go, and show you off all my worlds and stuff. There'll be a separate video coming out for that, which I might need to film a separate video showing you my theme and conflict stuff, because I made a really cool cheat sheet and what's it called? Handout cheat sheet thing. I don't know. I made some of those, so maybe I'll do a separate video to kind of talk you through what I've been working on with that. But the point is, I finished one, which is really exciting, which means I have officially progressed to the next one today, which is World Cultures, Group 2. And this one, what I'm going to be focusing on next is going to be the World Building Guide series for the creating like cultures and societies. And I'm not going to do all the like nitty-gritty videos. This is going to be sort of the start of figuring out like the high level of all the societies, where they all are on a global map and that sort of a thing. So my plan is to keep doing... Hold on, I need to go yell at my son. It was actually my daughter like bothering my son in his room while he's trying to nap and like kicking the wall. So she's unhappy. I apologize. She's probably going to be shouting for a little bit. But my plan is to kind of go through all the books that I have on world building, like cultures and stuff, and gather all my research together and start making like the blog post formats, because that's sort of being able to just put it all together in that format has been working really well. And I already have a lot of research for this. Like, this is all cultural world building research, like my big notebook. I think it's this one. All these tabs are almost exclusively like world building guide stuff. So I have a lot of notes in here, and I'm mainly going to be focusing on the high level stuff. I know I want to do videos on like agriculture and like animals, and I want to do like some smaller side ones, right? Where you kind of have to have an idea of the society first before you can build all that out, or I don't know exactly how it'll be structured, but I'm going to spend at least the next week going through and doing research and figuring out, you know, all the information I want to put together and how exactly I want to do this process. Because I tried it out in creating my, like, I sort of made like a rough world societies map in my last video that was on, you know, society goals and physical world building. And just to kind of try it out a little bit, and there's definitely still a lot of questions and problems I have with that, so I need to figure it out. And then my goal is to then, after I've done all of that, gotten all those videos together, is to create a actual world cultures map and split my world up into like all the different societies that I expect to be there and the high level cultural ideas of them. And then work on, for my society, the like nation society principles type of thing, and get that general idea finished, because then after that I'm going to be working on characters. So I want to have all the like societal stuff established to flesh out the characters before that, and then I'll be working on maybe magic, it looks like, I think. But yeah, so I'm going to get my stuff out and start working on that again. I'm basically on track, which is, you know, not that I'm too concerned about being super on track with my goals, but like feels good. But just to show you, I'll talk about like all the books I've been using later, but this book has been the absolute best. I'm only like this far through. You can sort of see that. I've used little tabs everywhere, and I'm a heathen when it comes to nonfiction books where I highlight stuff, just because it makes it a lot easier for me to reference. So like, well, there goes my place marker. But I've been absolutely loving this. The Invention of Yesterday by Tamim Ansari. Absolutely love it. Like, I think like books like Guns, Germs, and Steel are really interesting and helpful. But like this so far has been even more interesting from a perspective of using it for world building. So I've just been really, really enjoying it, and I'm only to, let's see, 135, which is One Planet, Many Worlds. That's part 2. So there's a lot of sections left. I have The Table Tilts, History's Hinge, Enter the Machine, The Singularity Has 3 Sides. Like, there's a lot of really cool parts left in this book, and I do need to finish reading this. This will be one of the things I want to do maybe this week. I need to pull, that's probably something I'll do a clip of at some point. I need to pull all the books together and sort of like set them all out so I can pull all the information I want from all of them and start putting that into my like my notes and everything. And this is one I got as well, The Great Empires of the Ancient World. But it's very cool. It's basically just a breakdown of a lot of ancient empires, which if you're looking at the birthplace of civilizations and where different like cultures and stuff would spring up, this is very interesting. It does have a bit of a more like Eurasian centric focus. Like if you look at, these are all the places and empires, like ancient empires that it covers. The New Kingdom in Egypt, the Hittites, the Assyria and Babylonia, Persia, Athens, Alexander the Great, the Parthian and early Sasanian empires, the Roman Empire, the early empires of South Asia, and the early empires of China, which I think is really interesting. I kind of wish this covered more stuff in like Africa and South America, because there's some really interesting ones that I've been watching like video series about, mainly on YouTube. So I might have to pull those together and like make a list of like cool reading research things that I recommend that I've enjoyed. But yes, I'm going to keep working on my stuff. All right, hello. It is a Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it's the 24th of January. I have not really been doing very good at picking up the camera and vlogging this month, but I wanted to give you some fun updates. So the first thing is I finally got my car back today. I don't know how much I talked about it, but I got rear-ended at the end of December, right before Christmas, and my car's been in the shop ever since, which has been a whole ordeal, but I finally have my car back. I'm also starting to do a little bit better with my back because I threw it out a second time last weekend, but not as bad, like, and I knew to kind of stop sooner so I didn't push it as far to where it was locking up as much. This is the first time I'm really trying to like sit in this chair for any extended period of time, so we'll see how that goes, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. My month's focus, which I think I talked about, is getting through the like start of my like civilization culture world building guide, like the first bit of that. And so I've done a lot of research, and it's becoming more of a thing than I thought it would be. I had planned like 3 videos, like 3 parts, and right now it's at 5 or 6, which is kind of a lot. I have 2 of them like filmed. One of them's edited and ready to post, so that'll go up tomorrow. And then I have one to go out in a couple of weeks. And then I have 2 that are like almost ready to film, and then a couple that are mostly just notes. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all of them this month, because the other things I have to do this month, which if I pull up my little like schedule reminder thing that I have in this book, I need to work on my craft potion world cultures map and like societies map, which I kind of drafted, so I don't think that'll take very long. And then I need to really break down my like nation societies and the principles of them that are going to be relevant for my story. And again, I don't think that's all going to take that much time, but I think I might need to start interspersing that with working on the world building guide stuff once I get these first few done, just so that like, if I have time to get more of them out, great. If I don't, I won't. So that's kind of where I'm working right now, but I'm excited about that. Also, this has been working really well for me, and it's so cute. And I have this cute little sticker, which is from Goulet Pens, which is the company I get my fountain pens from. Which, speaking of, I got a new fountain pen, and I probably shouldn't have. I have a collection. I've started really liking medium nibs instead of fine, just for like what I've been doing, and so I barely had any of them, so I've mostly been using this little like, Eco Tea Twisby, which is just like a little one, and it's like pretty cheap, pretty entry level, but I saw this and I had to get it. If you can, I don't know how well you can see it. Hopefully you can see this. It's adorable. Like, it's so cute. It's this like little limited edition Binu pen for the Year of the Dragon, and there's only 250 of them. And I have number 14, and it has such a cute little dragon on it. Like, I love it so much. Like, it's so ridiculous and little and cute, and I love it. And so it's got a nice like medium nib on it. Yeah, and it's just been working out really well for me, and I love it, and it makes me really happy. But there's a couple, what else did I want to tell you about? Oh, I have a couple of things. First, I got this globe, and you may be like, oh, that's a great globe of Earth. But what I'm going to do, and this is going to be in a video later, but I'm going to sand it down put the latitude and longitudinal lines on it, and then I'm going to paint it, and then this is going to end up being a world map of my craft potion world. And I'm going to make it like fancy-ish to where like it kind of has like, I don't know, like it's going to be like map style, but like on this, and I'm really excited about it. I need to actually like, I don't know, start on doing that, but that's like a side project that I'm going to do at some point that I'm excited about. And also, I'm excited to try this. I got the Body Weight Home Workout Journal, which I've talked about my struggles with like working out, and a lot of this is just because like I have inattentive ADHD, so the concept of remembering workouts and like just doing them and there being no like milestones, there being no improvement tracking, like that just doesn't work for my brain. It's not very motivational, and I'm really bad at remembering workouts. I'm really bad at using apps because it's like all the ones I've used before that are like workout apps, you have to like jump through a ton of stuff and you have to decide which workouts you're gonna do. It doesn't just tell you. And so this is supposed to be pretty good. This is the exercise, and that's how many reps, and it has the goal, and you can do it like a number of times, like, and it has just all of them, and it's like, it's all set up for you, and every day like has a different workout. But I'm gonna try this out and see if this helps me actually do workouts, because I really need to get into better shape, but also I need to build some serious muscles for my sword fighting. Like, I need more muscles for sword fighting. That is my goal here. So I'm gonna try that out. I'll let you know how it goes at some point, but I'm excited. They have like different versions of it and stuff, and I don't know, I'm into it. But I need to focus now on getting my video actually posted. I still need to do the thumbnail, and then I might edit the other one and see how that goes, but I'm gonna work on that for a bit. So hello. So it is a rainy Sunday, and yeah, it's a rainy Sunday, but I wanted to show you a couple of things. First, well, I got a tattoo, which is very fun, but it's getting close to my birthday, and I've been trying to figure out what I wanted because, you know, it's always a struggle, but I've been thinking, especially after all of my back problems lately, it'd be really nice to have the option to stand while I'm working in here, because this is my video gaming computer, it's my editing computer, it's like, I do a lot of those activities on it, and I have my little tiny tablet that I can use for like when I'm drawing in Photoshop and that sort of thing, and I can write on it too. But there's, like, it's not powerful enough to edit videos, it's not powerful enough to play a lot of video games on. So I've been thinking about getting something that I can use as a standing desk in here. And obviously, this desk was expensive. I absolutely love it. I don't want to, like, get rid of it, and also, they don't really make standing desks quite this large. Like, I'm sure they do somewhere, but they'd be outrageously expensive. So what I think I want to do is get, like, one of those ones that, like, sit on the desk, and then I can have, like, you know, the little converter thing. And I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about it. I measured one of them, and this space right here is like exactly 28 inches, which is the exact width of my monitor and the exact width of some like single monitor standing desk converter things I found. So I might do that. It would involve moving some of this stuff around though, which I'm not entirely sure how I feel about yet, but I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that's my update for today. Hello. So it's been a bit of a week and a half. I got a bit of a cold, which then turned into laryngitis and a lingering sinus infection. So it's been crazy. Trying to get my computer to turn on, but I don't know. It's been good. I've still been getting some stuff done. I went through and worked on, I guess, my plan for the next few weeks going forward and what I want to do, given that my January goal of doing the cultural world building stuff for my guide and my book has runneth over because it's a lot more complicated than I thought. I lost a lot of time in January due to various things like being sick, injuring myself, all that sort of stuff. So it's just been a little bit slower than anticipated and also way more work than anticipated, but I'm very close to the point where I have the next 2 videos. I have one coming out Thursday and that's been done for a while, but I have 2 more videos and one of them is ready to film and one of them I just need to finish drawing the maps for. So I'm going to finish that up, which is what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to get my stuff loaded up and everything so that I can work on that. But I'm going to do those 2 and then I'm going to switch over to working on character, which I've already started working on my research and I think I figured out what format I want to do for my study guides and like my cheat sheets and all that sort of stuff, similar to how I did theme. So I'm going to be working on that this month and I can't wait to really dive into the character stuff. Like I really, really, really can't wait. It's going to be very exciting. So yeah, I'm going to be working on that this month because it's February. I have my birthday, which is exciting, and I'm going to get a little standing desk thing for my mom, like an adapter for my desk. And I figured out how I'm going to make it work. I just am going to need to move some stuff and do a little bit of reorganizing on my desk, so that'll be a February thing, but yeah, I'm going to need to work on that. I'm going to get some drawing done, and yeah, then I have sword fighting tonight, so. Okay, so it is Thursday now, and we're working on getting set up in here. I'm making progress. I'll show you around in a minute, but things have been going well. I've gotten a lot of really, really good ideas. I've gotten a lot of really good ideas lately about my magic system for my craft potion book, because one of the issues I have with a lot of books in the like spell, potion, witchy genre is that it's a very, very soft magic. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very soft. It's like, there's no real system to like how the magic works, what kind of potions you can make, like that sort of thing. Like, I just find it very soft, and that's something that I've been struggling with, especially with how I want my potion system to work in my book series, because like, I need hard magic systems, even if the characters don't view them as hard. Like, I need to understand how the mechanics work very strictly in order to make it work. So I kind of figured out a way to combine like chemistry with some of the magical elements and how to make it mostly like there's a lot of logic to it. Like, if I want a certain type of potion, I know how to work through these steps to figure out what would have to be in it and how it would have to be created. And it's intense. I'm going to need to make myself like a whole book, like handbook of how to do it in this magic system, but I'm very excited about it. So I've been working on that. And then I'm very, very close. I need to finish one map. I didn't get to finish it last time for the like societies and like farming agricultural map for the next part in my Worldbuilding guide series that I'm working on. But I couldn't pull up my website. For some reason, my like Squarespace website wouldn't load, so I couldn't look at the blog post that I drafted, so I couldn't follow the instructions that I was working on to draw the map. So I need to pull that up actually, which I realized I can do here if it'll work, which is very exciting. So I can pull that up here. I can draw, I can reference it, I can figure it out. I'm still figuring all of these things out a lot, but I'm very excited about it. So let me show you real quick what I have going on. I'm gonna knock you into everything though. Excuse my light, let me turn that off. So this is what we've got going on right now. I have my desk, I have the standing desk monitor. I haven't quite gotten it all fully set up. And then I have like just some side stuff over here. I need to hang like my little shelf up over here somewhere and then figure out what else I want to do over here. I just kind of stuck things over there. It feels a lot more of like a corner than it used to. Like before it was like the outer part of my desk was like that. There we go. And now it's like this corner is. And since my monitor is like a foot away from the back of the desk, which is kind of crazy. This feels very like weird to me. So like I still have a lot of space, but like I feel like I need more going on this back wall now than I did before. So I'm brainstorming things to make this work out well. I need to get like a mouse pad because like I didn't have a mouse pad because I have like a desk protector. I got a new little like seat cushion thing to help with ergonomics. And yeah,
I'm just like, I'm figuring things out. I'm very excited about it. I think this workflow will be really nice for me, especially when I get like stuck, like when I can't work on things, and also like, I don't know, I feel like this is a good next step in terms of me getting the space set up in a way that's going to be really effective and be able to use it at all times. But yeah, we're a bit of a mess right now. I still have my like tool bag on the floor and my drills, and I need to go through and like again hang that shelf, so that's all still out. So there's a lot going on in here. My random globe there. I still need to do that project at some point. It's going to be a while though, because like I have a lot going on. But point is, I wanted to wrap up this vlog real quick, given that we're like already it's the 8th of February. It's my January vlog that goes a third of the way into February. I don't know. But yes, it's just been kind of crazy. I'm excited. I don't know. I am excited. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress on everything, and I feel like I don't have enough time to do all the stuff I want to do, and which is always hard, but that's better than being stuck or burned out or any of those things. So yeah, I'm just vibing with it a little bit. But yeah, if you are enjoying this, like, subscribe, whatever, and I will see you in the next one.